So how is everyone? So I figured I'd just come on here. There was a few things I wanted to have a look at when it comes to Milwaukee and Makita. There's a few new. Take the hat off. Nah, it's staying on, mate. I'll sit here with a couple of Milwaukee Tools. Not Milwaukee, Makita. Got plenty of them, mate. Got plenty of them. Let me know if you've got any question, guys, anything you want to look at. And we can definitely delve into that. So there's quite a few new Milwaukee tools. If you haven't seen, this is just on their US website. Yeah, I was going to delve into some of these, have a quick look. I haven't actually sort of looked at them, so I figured I'd bring you guys for the ride. And there were quite a few things. I don't know if you've seen this one. I'm not a plumber, but not a bad little plumbing tool. This website, I tell you, the Milwaukee websites are some of the worst, which isn't really fun. Who else we got here? We've got a few people coming in. Let me know who you are, where you're from. At the moment, we've got Stone Sloth and we've got Lord Morton. Let's see if this works this time. There you go. So if you haven't seen one of these, it's the M18 Fuel Expander Kit. And basically, it's for expanding pipes for plumbers. I don't know who else would use them, but I don't know if you've seen the actual footage of them. They're actually a very nice tool. Don't show much footage of it. There you go. Basically goes inside your conduits and it acts as a spreader. It's a pretty cool tool. I don't know how long until we see that in Australia. Obviously, it's probably going to be another year or so. I'm not even sure if it's fully released in the US yet, but not a bad little tool. I don't know how much it'd be. I reckon that'd have to be at least $1,000, $1,000 US dollaroos. But there's quite a few things in the new lineup. I don't know if you've seen the remote control Searchlight. I actually watched a few guys at the Concrete Expo over in the US. They were looking at them. Basically, it's a remote control Searchlight. Question from Keanu. How long have I been a Sparky? I've been a Sparky for 15 years now. Don't need the music. So yeah, it's a portable Searchlight. I can't remember the details on it, but it is really, really bright. Basically, you can use a remote to move it around, so you can do basically what these guys are doing if you're watching. Not a bad little kit. But I was looking, it looks like you buy it separate. So you buy the top half, and then down here, where are we? Wouldn't say it's the best, because you have to buy the base. Where are we? This one here. There we go. So I don't know why you got the remote control Searchlight, portable base with the carry bag. Not sure why you would want to buy it separate unless it just doesn't come with it. So it'll be interesting to see how much they are when they first come out. Yeah, see, that's all you get. So I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Question from Keanu. Residential. Is commercial similar to residential? Not really, man. Yeah, so electrical and commercial, pretty big differences. One of the biggest ones is you're not crawling through ceilings, you're not crawling through roofs most of the time. You've got tile ceilings, all sorts of different ceilings. Yeah, it's really hard to sort of go down that road. All your fixings will be different. You're most likely doing timber frames in residential. It's mainly concrete when you get into commercial. So that's probably the biggest side of it. Then you're looking at bigger size cabling, different cabling, all that sort of stuff. Are you looking at getting into the trade, Keanu? So the next one I want to look at, this one is actually pretty cool. This was the underbody bare tool, and we're not going to work again. Refresh this while I'm refreshing. Stone sloth, is it normal for a first year to do menial work? I feel useless. Yes, it is. And that's very usual, man. My apprentice that I've got at the moment is, we just call it gooping, but he's basically got a silicone gun with ProMat in it, and he's wandering around filling holes for fireproofing. He's been doing that for 4 weeks roughly, with a little bit of other work in between, and he's definitely wanting to move on, but it's just one of those things. Got to start somewhere. Everyone knows, everyone's got to know how to do everything. So, yeah. You got this underbody light, which is a pretty cool little tool. I don't know how I can zoom in. Still, actually, I could probably do this, can't I? There we go. How cool is this little tool? So basically, you got a magnetic base. All that's magnetic. It's great for obviously mechanics. Got your light, and it's runs off your 12-volt gear. So not a bad little kit, that one. I would love that, actually. I think that would be really handy for some of the work I do. Probably not at work, but around the house. The next one. Wonder how bright. There we go. We can go to the details. 1200 lumens. It's not the brightest. 3 modes, up to 15 hours runtime. If you're only under a car, you're not really looking at a very bright light. It is IP54, 2 meter impact resistant. That's not too bad. Not impact proof, but resistant. What else we got? 5-year warranty. 300-degree horizontal swivel, magnetic base, and that's a 12-inch tray. Not a bad little kit. James, I want to see more on the M12 Cable Stapler. Yes, mate. I was actually here, and I'm glad you remind me. I did not see it in here. But that is definitely something that is on the list of tools that is definitely being waited upon in Australia. I get asked, where is it, all the time? And they've only just released it, obviously, in the US. Load more. I really don't think they have it up here. They have also got the new M18 Multi-Tool. That's one I'm definitely wanting to jump on that. Also wanting to jump on the M12 vacuum. I do want the M18 one because it's a pack out one, but this one is just a nice little unit, and I'd just love to try it, really. Yeah, you want to see the stapler. Yeah, from Ethan, you're a glorified slave as a first year. Yep, pretty much. You shouldn't be doing too much, especially by yourself. You're just following around the tradesman, just learning. Keanu, I'm currently first year commercial apprentice at Bondi Pavilion. Oh yeah, nice. That's a nice little spot there. Wondering if residential is more beneficial for learning. I reckon if you did 6 months in residential, you'd be pretty good. I don't think there's too much to learn there. If you do construct, it depends where you're wanting to go. So I've done almost no residential. I've done minimal. I did a little bit in my house, mainly did the AV. But yeah, I don't find any reason to go do residential unless you're actually going to do it in the future. Yeah, Alan B agrees. Very normal. James, I've seen a few videos floating around. A guy from Milwaukee did a demo. Stone Sloth, I agree that domestic commercial is more beneficial for learning. You're an industrial and find doing normal tasks like installing a GPO hard, considering most work on motors. Yeah, industrial is a different question. Industrial can just be really mundane stuff for pretty much the whole time. So just keep onto it. And if you find you're doing too much of the same stuff after the first year, definitely try to move around, see where you can go. I do know a lot of people get stuck in one spot, and industrial is definitely where that gets done. Where is it? The 18 gauge Brad Nailer, that is definitely on the list. I'm actually looking at getting this. I believe it's out in Australia. Actually, let's have a look. Brad nailer. So I'm looking at doing some work inside. I do have a PAS load. Is that 769? I've got a PAS load, but it's still on compressor. It's still pneumatic. So the missus wants me to do stuff inside, and this is a very good excuse to use this. Man, I did not realize it was $769. That's insanity. I didn't pay $700 for my compressor and the PAS load. That's just crazy. Is that the one? Well, yeah, that's the only one. So you got all your finishing nailers. They've got the new, what's this one? Nah, that's the crown stapler. Yeah, that's a good way to go, Morton. It's a good excuse to get the M18 compressor, and it definitely is. Definitely is. How much is that going for? Milwaukee compressor. Actually, not badly priced for what it is. Yeah, I would definitely like it. I would rather the Brad nailer. So for that's the problem. For that sort of price, for an extra $300, you don't need the compressor. But I guess you get the compressor. You can use it for other stuff. I've always wanted to put it on my roof and take it away with me. Ooh, so you could be onto it, Morty. And these here, guys, I don't know what the go is with their backpack watering kits. These are the battery kits. And obviously I would love one for the yard. See, it doesn't work. But I've heard really bad things about them from it's probably 50-50. And two guys I know actually sent them back, took them back to store, and Milwaukee won't fix them. They just gave them a refund, and they're not fixing them. They know about the problem, and they're not dealing with it. So I'm not really sure what the go is. Morty, you thought of my house roof? Nah. Yeah, but I don't think it actually has pack out feed on it. I don't know why. I would have thought they'd put pack out feed on. What do you guys think? You put the pack out feed on the compressor? What else do we have? Man, there's 2,000 items to go through. I think we'll be going through them tonight. There was one other thing, and you actually might be interested in this, Morty. You bought the Oscillating Blade Kit. Have you seen this? Look at this. Oh, can I? There we go. So this has little grooves in it, and basically you throw these in, and you can set up your oscillating bits any way that you want. I don't know why they don't sell this with the oscillating kits. Really strange. Not a bad little kit, that one. I don't know. I really doubt we can get this in Australia. Let's modular oscillating. Might I'll throw it in here, but that won't come up. No. Milwaukee Tools, Home Depot. I might have to go. Does this work? No, that's not it. No, I would really doubt we can get that in Australia. No, this will be something else. No. But I would love that little kit. I don't know why they don't sell it. Why wouldn't they sell that with the bits? Is that the kit you got? So they're the oscillating bits for the multi-tool, and they just slot into those little cases, but they come with these little trash ones. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the Yeah, really strange. Milwaukee do some strange stuff, guys. I'm really, I don't know, get over their stuff. They're what they do. Lance, what's going on, man? Looks the goods. When's the drawers making a debut? So that was the other thing. The drawers, we'll go back here. Yeah, so Lord Morton just put it in there. So I've been talking to him. He's talked to some people around the place. I've talked to a couple of other people around the place. Mixed reviews at the moment. Mixed information. $289 for either or of the drawers. Yeah, and he's saying the end of November. So I've heard around, it was originally the end of September, but obviously they're not here yet. A few places have said November. A few others have said January. And $289 looks like the price. I've confirmed with, well, not confirmed, but a few other people have said $289, and it sounds about right. Obviously, we've got a few other prices out there. What was it? So if you're over in New Zealand, where's everyone from, by the way? Let me know in the comments where you're from. What are we looking at? Pack out. Drawers. So this is New Zealand, and obviously they're nice and close to Australia. So that's what I was sort of going on. And apparently they're actually in this store. So you can see $449, which is pretty much almost Australian prices. So you're looking around that, $449. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I was spewing about that price the other day. Brought it up. And obviously they're just making profit from the early release. So if you're buying it, then yeah, go for gold. But $449. Pretty crazy. But they do have, look at this. They're all in store. All over New Zealand. You got 9 there. Give them a buzz. Not for $449 though. So yeah, I'm presuming that's just at the moment. They're just taking advantage. By the time they're actually here and on shelf, I'm presuming it's going to be under 300. I'm hoping it's going to be under 300. And then obviously we're still waiting on this one. This one's the rolling tool chest. I don't know how functional this is. I haven't seen too many reviews out yet. I've seen a few people getting them over in the US. Milwaukee sending them, and they're stacking them like this. But I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is actually going to be functional. I do like the idea for your bigger stuff to be locked up. But yeah, with your bigger tools, it's just going to weigh a ton. You won't be able to get it in and out of your car. But I'll most likely still get it. We've got that one, and you've definitely got the, where's the other one? The deeper tool chest. I'm definitely looking at grabbing one of them once this loads. Their website is horrendous. This one here. So this one's now been released. Oh, there we go. It's the XL Toolbox. This one's now been released in Australia. And I'm pretty keen to grab that just for some of the larger tools. I think it's a great size. I think it's a little bit deeper than your rolling tool chest, the one that's on the bottom here. Yeah, you can see how much deeper it is than that one. And this is actually a good size. So I'm glad they've brought that one out. Let's see how much that's going for. There you go, $249. It's not too bad. Not too bad. $249. And that's why I think the drawers will be roughly around the same price. You're just adding a couple of drawers to it, aren't you? So $249. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Who else is rocking one of these already? Love to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah, comment from James. Yeah, I hope it's $289. 100%, man. Like I would like it a little bit cheaper, even around the $250 would be all right. Especially, I want to start pretty much decking a whole wall out in the garage, and put a couple in the shed as well. So it all adds up. But Yeah, definitely under the 300 is a better price. Benjamin, what's the weight? Are you after the weight for the drawers? Or are you after the weight for the rolling box? The rolling box, we can have a look at that, man. It's a good question, actually, really, because it's massive. Absolutely massive. Oh, there we go, guys. We got 32 pounds. What's that, like 400 kilos? 32 pounds. 14 kilos, so it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy alone, yeah. Where were we? Over here. So it weighs a little bit. Some good reviews. Let's have a look at some of these. We do all these works. Investing in pack out, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it just talks about pack out. Most of these aren't talking about the actual product. What are the bad reviews? They got any? Let's go to 1 stars. Here's my problem. Now, pack out boxes aren't coming with the interior dividers. It's a pretty good point, guys. I have seen a lot of the dividers. Does Milwaukee actually sell any of the dividers? I think most people are making them, aren't they? Don't buy if you want to actually organize your tools. That's pretty crazy. They should give you some sort of dividers with the big ones. Stone sloth, you bought the Vito quality, but they are heavy, 100%, man. Vito is the way to go. They're a little bit heavier. Vito is actually coming out with a new belt very soon. I've seen it in the works, and I'm really keen to get my hands on a Vito belt. They've never made one all these years. So the other one I wanted to look at, guys, was we're over on Makita. So please don't throw up, some of you. I absolutely love Makita. Like I've nothing against them. They're lasers. Here we go. So I don't know if you've seen these, and I'm sort of spewing that they've only just come out because I would have loved to put this in my review. And now I'm really wanting to put these up against the Milwaukees, especially for the price. So if we look at this one here, yeah, we've got the 12 volts CXT lithium cordless self-leveling 360 3-plane laser level. And this is not a bad little unit. I think, where are we? Product details. Here's some of the photos. It's a nice little compact unit. So comparing it to the M12, look at it. The M12 Milwaukee, the size is a lot better. I might have to look at the weight. I'm presuming the weight's going to be better. Look at that. Nice little compact unit. Has the bracket. And you can see the, if we zoom in, is this working? Oh, there we go. Wow, that's beautiful. You've got the adjustment there, which is fantastic. Actually, that's underneath. So this is only going to work when it's on. Oh, no, you got it on the side. Sorry. I'm blind. Right there. So you got the adjustment. On the side here, you've got the pendulum lock. And if you don't know what that means, it basically locks the pendulum so you can put it on an angle and use it for that sort of work. You've got on and off, a couple of different functions. Obviously, you've got horizontal, vertical, 2 verticals. But this goes for $6.99 here in Australia for a kit. I have looked at it. We're already on Sydney Tools. Actually, no, it's not on Sydney Tools. It's only at Get Tools Direct. So the other guys actually haven't had this yet. So $5.99 for the skin, which is pretty good. So for another $100, we go to the details down here. 35 foot, which is 35 meters. So you're looking at the same as the Milwaukee. 230 with the detector, and pretty much, guys, everything is almost exactly the same. It just doesn't show drop proof, or does it? Got IP54, 3-year warranty, not a bad warranty. Yeah, it doesn't have drop proof, so that's going to be the only difference between this and the Milwaukee. But the Milwaukee, what are we looking at the moment? $789. Where are we there? So $699, $789. So you're looking $90 more. But that's not with the kit. So for the $789, you get the one bracket. You get the main bracket, you get the wall clip, and you get the target. But with Makita, you get the battery. I think it's a 2 amp. Yeah, 2 amp hour battery. Oh, there we go. 2 amp hour battery. You get the charger. You get the target. You get a box. Like, yeah. Well, I guess the Milwaukee, you get a box. But you get the, yeah, not a bad little kit. You don't get a wall clip with this one. It's a bit interesting. So it's definitely one that I want to compare. What do you guys think? Compare the Milwaukee. I got to admit, the Milwaukee looks better. Looks pretty flash. But the Makita's more compact. At the end of the day, you want a more compact laser. So I don't know. Maybe the Milwaukee's more durable. And I tell you what, when I did have the Milwaukee's in my hand, I am looking at getting one. They were very solid. They do feel quality. So I think you are paying for quality. James Kennedy just bought the Milwaukee 2 plane. Love the unit. Hate the box. Everyone hates the box, man. Why did it not come with pack out? As you say, wish they all came in pack out. That's, man, if they came out with pack out, so many more people would buy it. So many. Insanity. Lord Morton, definitely need to compare them 100%, and that's, I'm going to try. I'm already looking at getting the 360 Milwaukee. I just got to justify it somehow. Don't want to go out and spend the money on that when I can be spending it on other things, as I have already reviewed it. But I do need a new laser. My old one is still working. It's the Dewalt Red. But this is just, it's something you got to have, isn't it? Milwaukee fever. I've just got it. So yeah, once I get that, I'll definitely be tracking down. I might even hit up Sydney Tools. Might hit up Get Tools Direct, see if I can do something. They don't really like me doing comparisons, but we'll see what we can do. Might be able to track one down. But it's not a bad little kit. I actually like that it comes with that little carry case. Does it come with that? How nice is that little carry case? That would be, yeah, it's massive. When you really think about it, guys, that's just for a laser. The Milwaukee one's actually probably better when it comes to size of the case. But at the moment, Makita's killing it. They've just brought out a whole range of, where are we going? Benjamin Bosch lasers are good. They're really good, man. When I did that review, the Bosch was really good. We use them at work. The plumber that I borrowed the 360 off was really good. Yeah, he loved it. And for the price, they're a good little kit. I have actually got to look at, so in some of the other posts, videos I did, there was a 6-year warranty. So someone's actually said and sent me a little snippet saying that they're only 2-year warranty for their lasers. And another person tried to get the warranty and absolutely struggled. He didn't have a laser for 8 months. So that was definitely a downside. But yeah, Makita's just brought out these. Identical to Milwaukee, but at the end of the day, they all copy each other. It's not a bad little looking kit. Looking 3 modes, 3,000 lumens. 1700 and 900. You got fully adjustable. IP55, which is fantastic. Goes up to 7 foot, 7.25 foot. It's not too bad. What's that, about 2 meters something? Don't know how much these are going to cost, especially by the time they get to Australia, but they're very much like the Milwaukees. Andy, how are you? What are you up to? It's Friday night here. I'm just chilling, just going through some cool tools, new tools, and this one's they all really do copy each other, eh? I don't know if you've seen the Milwaukee one. It's almost identical. It's a whole pile of new outdoor stuff, which I'm pretty keen about. Obviously, Milwaukee's behind when it comes to all this. Hopefully, this isn't too
Experience
loud.
Makita's cordless outdoor power equipment. The mower is a part of the world's largest battery system and cuts non-stop for up to 2 miles. The self-propelled model makes mowing effortless.
Yeah, so basically, they brought out a couple of different mowers. I think they've got 3 different mowers now, and these ones, all this gear is for landscapers. And they've brought out the new backpack. You can see the guy in the background. He's wearing the backpack. Let's see if we can find a photo of it. This one here, the power supply. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, so you got a battery pack, and you can supply with 6 batteries. So you throw all the batteries in, and then your tool connects to it and lasts a lot longer. I don't know, what's the weight of one of these? Andy, what do you think of the Milwaukee billet level? Tossing between that or Klein. It's pretty nice. I haven't had it, but I've used it quite a lot. One of the apprentices, I think he's actually trading now. He used it. He had one, and it's solid. It is a solid piece of steel. It is really good. The magnets are super strong. He said they were a little bit sharp, so the edges were actually a little bit sharp, and he was finding that he was actually marking a lot of walls, that sort of thing. So that's the only downside, and they are expensive. I think they're around $50. I could be wrong about that. What do we got? Milwaukee Level. You're not talking about that one. That's the torpedo. This one. Oh no, it's about 44. It is a good little unit. I would like one. The Klein one, there's a few people on site actually have the Klein ones, and they're very good. When it comes to price, you're probably better off going with a Klein. And really, at the end of the day, it is just a level. Klein Tools. Yeah, these ones here. So that's 31. Amazon. Can be hard to find in Australia. A lot of their gear. Actually, even on there, no, you don't want that one. Yeah, so about $31 off Amazon. You can get these ones. This one's for conduits, I believe. Steel conduits, which we don't use over here. But yeah, $31. So by the time you do postage, it might be a little bit more. So they might be roughly the same. But they are very nice, very nice. Ethan, the Empire level is way better. Empire. They're just the ones from Bunnings, yeah? At the end of the day, I have the cheapest level, and I've had it for probably 6 or 7 years. Like levels, yeah, they are what they are. No, we want to go to Bunnings because they're not going to be on there. Yes, we can use the location. This one, it's $40. That's not even the one that lights up. They've got one that actually lights up. So Andy, done. Milwaukee it is. Currently using a Bunnings $3 level, found that it wasn't as level as others. Yeah, fair enough. I should actually probably check mine. Mine's plastic. It's probably the same one. It's probably the same $3 level. I've had it for that long. It could be actually time to upgrade. Doesn't look too bad, the Empire. I've actually heard good things. I should actually go get some of the Empire stuff. They have a lot of the new... where's the light up ones? They've got the digital levels. Yeah, I've seen a few people with the digital ones, and there's one that has a light in it. That's pretty flash. But yeah, back to here. They have the backpack. Yeah, we were talking about the backpack, which is pretty cool. Helps you to go for longer if you're doing landscaping and stuff. They had a few new whippersnippers. I think they've got like 3 or 4 trimmers now, so they're absolutely smashing Milwaukee. Still selling some gas stuff. We got the cordless blower, but yeah, I would definitely give Makita a run with all their gardening gear. They've also just brought out the new chainsaw, and if you didn't know, they actually have a massive range of chainsaws. They've got their little ones, larger ones. Which one's the new? I don't know which one's the new one. But they just brought out a new one. Don't know how much they run for. What we got? We got Cine Tools. What we got? Makita chainsaw. The good review doing the Makita chainsaw versus the Milwaukee. Yeah, you got the petrol. See, they've been doing them for ages. Like all these have been around for ages. The two-stroke ones. Petrol. Yeah, look how many different ones they've got. I think is that the new one? No, actually, no, they wouldn't be selling them here yet. That's that one there. How much is that verse? I don't know if you guys really care about chainsaws. I just find it fascinating. Level testing video. I don't know how entertaining that would be. Could definitely have a look. 560 versus 475. Be very interesting because you've obviously got that's 36 volt versus just the 18. So Milwaukee's, I don't think they'll ever, at the moment, they've said that they're not going to bring out anything that's 36 volt. Like even with the mower, I would have thought their new mower that's coming out would have had 2 batteries, but it's not. Don't know why not. Maybe they don't think they need it. What else do we have from Makita? What else did you want to look at? I was looking earlier. We'll bring up the video. I don't think they have. If you haven't seen their new bags, they've got the rolling bag. It's been out for a little while now, probably 6 months. I actually haven't seen too much online about them. I saw them when they first came out. A few people posted about them. One guy I know in Australia bought it, but I haven't heard anything since. So these wheels were my main problem. Extremely small. I don't know how durable they are. Great for going on flights and stuff, but then obviously you can't make that bigger. You can get the different inserts. You got ones for like laptops and stuff. This is American price as well. I think they're like $640. Is that right? Sydney. We'll have to go to the old Total Tools. I know they do sell them. Where is it? There we go. It's Oh no, yeah, it's not 600, 575. So you got to be rich still. And these are bigger than the actual tech packs. I actually have the tech pack sitting next to me. So these ones here, they're a little bit larger, which is good. So you are getting more for your money, but yeah. Yeah, the Vito belt, man, you can't find it. I've looked. It was a post a while ago, I believe, by Roger. If you don't know who Roger is, he's the owner, basically, I think. He has his own page. What have we got? See if I can get in. Yeah, it was a story that he did. I can't get onto stories through here. And I have looked up Vito Pro Pack Belt. Like, it's nothing flash. Yeah, it's not going to come up here. So they're all Diamondbacks. They're very clever Diamondback. They've obviously paid a bit of money to get onto the click onto the front page. Vito Pro Pack. I wonder if there's a photo. No, there's not even a photo. No belts. Yeah, they haven't been released yet. I just know they were in production. I saw a photo of them. So they're coming. They're coming. But I'll be definitely interested in seeing how it goes. Andy, currently using and loving the OTLC. Just wish they made a bigger model. That's one of the ones on my list. We'll go back to, where are we? Was over, there we go. We're over here. OTLC. Yeah, that one there, the OTLC. I thought they make some a little bit bigger, yeah? Where are we? Build up bags. Open top tool bags. Yeah, because you go to that, you obviously go to the XXL OT, but that thing's like a boat. It is sick. If you're using a heap of tools, I don't know how you carry it. Massive. I thought there was one. You got the OTXL. Which is obviously larger. But yeah, I wouldn't mind the. I don't know if I'd go the OTMC. I'd probably go the LC, because obviously the MC is almost the same size as the old Milwaukee 10-inch tote, which I did like. I liked working out of it, but yeah, I got a bit over it. It was a little bit small, and the fabric didn't hold together on the Milwaukee. But it's obviously easily half the price of a Vito. So what else we got? Got a heap of merch. I've never had any of the merch. I didn't even get it. Normally you get your bottle opener, not that one. Yeah, that one. When you buy a fair bit of gear, but I've never had one. Maybe I've missed something. Morton, you got the 10-inch tote yesterday, did you? Oh, was that the I saw you? Was that in your story? I thought that was someone else. So that's what you got for your new job. All right, so covered a few tools tonight. Probably won't stick around for too much longer. Anyone else got any questions? Anything else they want to look at? you want me to do more of these little updates? I'll probably do something like this when new tools come up. I definitely want to have a look at the. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Milwaukee Stapler. But yeah, I'm definitely wanting to do more of these sort of just live streams. Get input from people. I really like the input. It's really good. Ah, right. Yep. You'll post about that this weekend. Sweet. Yeah. That's what I thought, Andy. Not that style of handle. Fair enough. Ethan, best pouches. Currently using the Makita pouch. Pretty good, but the best sucks. Oh, but the belt. Yeah, all right. The belt sucks. Which Makita belt are you using? Because they have some really comfortable belts, I thought. I actually had a Makita belt back in the day, and it was really good. Really comfortable. Yeah, see, there's nothing with the stapler. I need the... I don't know why there's nothing. Cable stapler. Actually, what I might do, I might be able to bring it up screen, and what we will do is have a look at this cable stapler quickly. I've only got a couple of clips from Nick. I don't know if you guys know Montreal Sparky. He's been around for a while. He's on Instagram. How do we get this back up and running? We'll add to stream. There we go. So yeah, this is Nick. He went to, I think it's called was it the Concrete? No, maybe not. It was a big convention over in the US or Canada. I think he's Canadian. And yeah, so you can see it's a fairly large unit. It looks a little bit larger compared to, if we look up the Dewalt. So the Dewalt's the main one at the moment in Australia. Dewalt cable stapler. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit like smaller, I guess, more compact. Maybe not a massive difference. You sort of see there. No, it's probably pretty close when you really look at it. So he was sent over Greenlee. If you haven't seen Greenlee products, definitely check them out. There's they got a heap of cool stuff.
Okay, what is that?
And these are actually Milwaukee Staples. So you buy the packets of Staples. I don't think they're too expensive. They did say, I remember seeing the price somewhere, but obviously you got to track down the Milwaukee ones. I'm presuming they'll sell them in the tool stores, hopefully. And you slot them in like any stapler. Have I tried the Dewalt stapler? No. So see, that's the thing. I'm not in domestic. Pretty much don't work around any timber. Not sure why this isn't working. Oh, there we go.
Got him. Okay, what is that?
So there you go. That's not a bad little unit, really. It's going to fly off the shelves when it gets over here to Australia, but I'm presuming that's going to be another year and a half. It's not even on the shelves in America yet. You can't even find it anywhere on their website. These are basically new releases that are coming out. Sometimes they don't even bring them out after these conventions. So, but people have been asking for them for ages. But yeah, back to, have I used the Dewalt? No, I pretty much don't. Yeah, I don't do any timber work. So yeah, we just don't use them. If I did, I'd be all over that 100%. I've heard really good things. A few guys on the Instagram use them, and yeah, they absolutely love them. So not a bad little unit. from James. It looks like it clips in nice and tight, but it is only soft timber. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it'd be good to see some hardwood or something. I find the Dewalt struggles a bit on hard timber. Yeah, okay. That's definitely good to know, man. I like that sort of information. Morty, isn't it risky stapling metal staples over a cable? You got a very low risk of nicking it. And it does have a little plastic bit on it. They are suitable for that. And we do use something similar over here. I actually haven't seen the Dewalt cable staples. I haven't seen the Staples. What do they look like? Same sort of thing? Yeah, so it's exactly the same. Yeah, unless you've got bad aim. It fits. I know it fits around the cable, so you're pretty safe. Yeah, it's got plastic sheathing, as James said. Yeah. Cheers, James. Absolute legend. I think this one here. Where's the play button? There we go. Just wait for this to load. It has James says it has a safety on the Dewalt as well, so that you can't staple through cable. Yeah, I didn't actually know that. That's pretty good. So Lord Morton's asking what we would normally use for securing cables onto timber. You basically have little. Have I got them in here? Don't know if I've got them in here. Just little plastic clips, and they just got a nail on them, and you just hammer them in. So I've only done it a couple of times, so we've just used the hammer. But if you're doing it day in, day out, 100%, I'd be buying a stapler, 100%. Yeah, there you go. Ethan says plastic clips and a hammer. So there you go, guys. This is the light. So he's controlling that.
I'm not.
Which is pretty cool.
Hey, Brian and Racketeers. We're at the Nika organized.
This was the other one I want to look at, guys. So this is a cable tray. Let's call it a Nibbler. Let's see if I can get this up and running again. We got this one here.